It's a stunning day. 1st of June, it's summer in the UK. Woohoo! Stunning day. Wasn't supposed to be much wind, but there's a little bit. There's enough to sail. So we're going to head off first to the adventure centre and grab a cup of coffee because I just feel like a cup of coffee this morning. And we're going to go motor over there, and then we're going to sail right to the bottom of the lake. Hopefully we'll be able to get our spinnaker out today. So hopefully, touch wood, that'll all go to plan. Keep watching and we'll see what we can do. I've missed all the kids in canoes, people that don't know what they're doing in canoes. Oh no, it's great. In all honesty, it's obviously really great, and more people on the water the better. And just the experienced sailor, you have to just be very mindful, especially when we're venturing into this area, which really is their domain. You know, this is where all these canoes are being hired out from or launched from. So we just got to keep our wits about us and make sure we don't run into anyone. Wearing my free Navi Savvy cap today. Thank you very much, Navi Savvy. I've decided that, obviously there's no need to use Navi Savvy until you're back on the sea. So I've paused my membership of it, and as soon as we get back on the sea, I'll go for the year's subscription and give it a go. It's not expensive. It's like £60 or £70, for a whole year. And I may try Navionics as well and see which one I get on best with. But so far, Navi Savvy coming up with the goods, man. Coming up with the goods. It's crazy busy here today for a Thursday. Quite early in the morning as well. It's still only 10:30, but there's people here. Oh, of course, it's half term. That's why it's so busy. Kids are all off school in the UK this week, so that's why it's so busy. Yeah. Right, let's go get a cup of coffee. Hope there's not too big a queue. It's the life, isn't it? Sun, 18 degrees today. A little bit of wind for sailing, and a cup of coffee. What more do you want? So it's supposed to be like an easterly wind, pretty much. I don't know if you can see that on my phone, but it's supposed to be an easterly wind. 9 miles an hour, gusting to 10, so pretty stable. Perfect for spinnaker testing. And actually, if it's easterly, it should actually be coming across and down the lake slightly. So that means it's perfect weather for an asymmetric spinnaker. So I think we'll get that set up and we'll give that a go. Nice and easy. We'll get a little bit of sea room, we'll get outside of all these paddle boarders, and we'll get the sails up. Little wave. I think it's Dabber. It's a lugger. Hiya! How you doing? Elizabeth Rose. That's a lugger. with all 3 sails flying. We've got our sails flying quite slack, actually, if you can tell in comparison. He's really going for it. It's a lugger, by the way, yeah, Elizabeth Rose. And he's turning to follow us now. Cool. It's turned into a bit of a race, this. There she is. We're both tacking the same. I think it's human nature, isn't it, to see, you know, especially if you've got the same boat, you just want to see, oh, am I a bit quicker than that? Oh, you know, especially if you've been a sports person to a level like me, you can, you know, even now I feel my competitive streak kick in, you know. She looks ominous, doesn't she? She looks like a pirate ship. I hope her Lulu looks like that. Let's come off the wind to tickle more. Give it a speed. All the best plans go to pot, really, don't they? So today I think it's just a little bit leery, a little bit breezy. My tiller pilot is just failing. I don't know whether that's the back, I think it's the connector. So I think what we've got to do is we're just going to enjoy broad reaching all the way down. I think it'd be nice if I could get the Mizzen out, actually, so I might try and do that now. Wow, I thought I was going to capsize then. I don't even know if I got it on the other camera, but I just lost the tiller and we had a big gust, and she just did I think it's called a Chinese jibe, where she just jibes, literally digs her ass in. Round she went. I was on the wrong side of the boat. Back was nearly in the water. But she came back. And we're fine. The reason that happened was because I was right up front trying to get the Mizzen out. Right at the back trying to get the Mizzen out. And just couldn't get it out. So anyway, she's out now. She's flying really well now. We're actually sailing faster than the boat behind us, I think. So yeah, it's interesting. You can see she is there. Look, I mean, it's 5 meters difference. Every meter matters to me. Well, we just got 5.9 miles an hour there, according to boat speed. With a nice gentle progressive gust. You can still see it on the water out there now, look. And the waves are building. We've got some biggies coming through now. Biggies for the lake, that is. You know, people that are new to the channel have to understand it's all relative. Still got Elizabeth Rose after us. Doing quite well here. We're just gonna broad reach, jibe all the way down to the bottom of the lake. It's taking us, not taking us very long at all. We're at Llangower station already, as you can see. It's quite busy down there as well. There's obviously the other adventure centre and the campsite down there. Reaching. Oh, are we? We're probably nearer to a beam reach, really. Slightly between a beam and a broad reach. We're just about to catch a little gust. Here we go. Oh, that's a big wave. Every now and then you get a biggie. There she is. Can't see the speed, but it's on 6.5 now, so we must have hit. Wow, we've got a good wind today. These are more than 9 miles an hour, put it that way. wary. There's a bit of a spit of land that comes out here, so we're going to jibe now. The gust has just ended. There we go. Oh. We are going for it today, 6.6. So I'm just waiting for this anchor to bite and give me a little bit of guarantee that it's bitten. It's all stones here, so it's sort of, you know, it relies on the anchor itself to bite. And the Danforth is a good all-rounder, really, I think. You know, it's good with silt and sand especially, but it seems to work quite well here. So we've established kind of a position here now. I put the anchor line on the fair lead on purpose to try and get us to point this way. So it was a long shot, but it seems to have worked. And now we're broadside here, and I'm just keeping my eye on this bush. Hello. Right, I think we're settled. We're still astride of those two little bushes there. As we did a little bit of a swing actually, and the back came into shallower water here, and I just heard the rudder starting to touch the floor. So we've got the rudder up on the rudder stay, and I think we're just going to enjoy a bit of lunch now. Those paddleboard, look at them. They've been paddling all this time. I mean, it's like half an hour, and they've made what, 20 meters, really? Just goes to show how well the wind has filled in now. Today we've got a bit of a menagerie actually. Some butter, a little bit of cheese, some serrano ham, an apple, some laughing cow. It reminds me of being on holiday in Spain. And we've got a Greek salad as well, which is in a airtight container that is just dripping on me right now. There we go. Fortunately, it hasn't dripped inside. That's a bit of a mess. Oh gosh, I'm starving. Oh, that's nice. These tomatoes are really red as well. We got I think that's a wayfarer on a collision course. Should have the anchor ball up, shouldn't we really? Let him know we're anchored. It looks a bit small to be a wayfarer, doesn't it? Just a little bit small. It's two up. I think there's a child on there. But he's he's beating away, isn't he? Look at his sails are really filled there. He's just tacked in front of us, and it's not. I'm trying to look at his sail. It's definitely not a wayfarer. Too small. It's got like a GBR sail, so I don't know. The answer to that is I've no idea what that is, unless it was that little boat that I saw a guy right at the top, but I didn't see him come past us. So yeah, I don't know what that is. Let me know in the comments if anyone does know. I need to replace this or the cleat, because it's just slipping. You can see it's just slipping all the while. Now, if you can get it right down into that bottom cleat, bottom of the teeth, it does tend to grab. So it might just be that it's worn out. You can see it's worn out here. So this is some spare line I had. I replaced my jib halyard and I've got this spare. So if you look here, this grips really nicely. I may replace it because there's no time like the present, to be frank. Yeah, this is, I can't be living with this. It's one of the other reasons I was struggling today was the jib, the Mizzen line just kept coming undone, and last week it did it, and on the sea it did it, but it didn't matter so much being with another sailor. It's just getting me down. So I'm going to see if it will go through the end of the bumpkin and through that little hole, and if it does, I think I might swap it now. On the bigger boats, on the newer luggers, they definitely have a larger line. So that's actually working. Look, that works quite well. Oh, that's it. So that's a proper bow line. There we go. One bow line. That can now go on the end of the Mizzen. There we go. Oh wow. Good stuff. There we go. But this line can now come through here. Tie a nice knot in it. There we go. And we've got a new line. Hello! She's got new sails and she's got the bigger mitre cut sail. So she should motor along these, nowadays. Look at that, beautiful. I've got the Mizzen flying properly now. One thing I've just noticed is, with the Mizzen flying properly, the boat's not moving at all now. Look, it's moving 5 degrees each way of the wind. So, yeah, that, I think you need to have the whole Mizzen out to do this. You can see the Mizzen working, look. One side, and then look, and it'll go into irons, and then the other side. That's where that sail is at its best. It also tells me exactly where the wind's coming from as well, so you don't have to quite rely on your telltales. But yeah, you can see that as well. Okay, so Dave's over there, look at him go there. That's Draggletail, beautiful Mark 3 lugger. Look at that canvas it's got. It's got a bigger jib, a bigger Mizzen and a bigger main. Gosh, that's incredible, isn't it? He may be coming over here, so we'll see if he comes over, because it's always nice to have a natter. But we're ready to go anyway now. Right, we're doing a jibe because we were too close to the shore to tack. We just got a bit caught out there. That's it. Whoop. Right, the other thing I've got to do is just, I've got the main sheet caught under the Mizzen sheet. Oh bloody hell, hi Dave, I didn't even see you there. There we go. What's that? Yeah, much better wind than was forecast. I'll follow you all home then. You should whip my ass now with those sails though. I'll see if I can keep up. Dave's a brummie and he's flying the Welsh flag. He does live in Barlow now, but it's still bad form for an Englishman to be flying the Welsh flag. I don't know. So there's Draggletail. She's definitely pulling away. So what we're going to do, instead of trying to follow on that tack, which is just about all we can manage, we can't really point any higher than that, I don't think. I'm going to come off the wind slightly, try something different. If you're following someone and you're losing ground, then you may as well try something different. So let's do that. Now you can see Draggletail's just pointed off the wind more. So to me that says she may be trying to build some speed to tack. So I wouldn't be surprised if you saw her attack now. We're only doing 2.5 miles an hour. But we will get a much better tack on the easterly tack. We'll get a much deeper tack into the lake. Oh, we're caught in irons. Oh, come here, you bugger. Come back. Oh, that blooming Mizzen just caught me out. There we go. There we go. Right, you little bugger. That's it. That's it. There we go. Right, and we're now beating. I've just got to tighten up the foot of the sail. Look. Oh, come here. There we go. That's it. Water here. Let's get rid of that. And we're all set. Right, let's see if we can keep up with this new lugger. Dave's over there and he looks like he's struggled to tack now, and he's definitely doing something. So he's got his problems now as well, so hopefully we can catch up with him a little bit. I'm not sure whether he's just whipping our ass because he's more powered than us, or whether he's actually it's actually our mistakes that have cost us. Whoa! Right, got a tack. I think that's, what was it, Elizabeth Rose, the lugger we saw earlier. She's definitely a lugger, white lugger moored up here. So maybe she lives there. This lake is getting full of luggers. We've started something, haven't we? There was 2 at Barlow, now there's 5. There's another one over there. So yeah. Luggers everywhere. Yeah, we've got a capsize there. It was turtling, that was, but there's a guy on it now. So I think we're okay. Yeah, I think there's 2 people on that boat because I saw one of them was hanging out. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, there's 2 of them, so I'm not as worried as if there was one. And it's also a laser, so I think it's a laser, so it's not a big deal, and they'll just float to the other shore. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to tack now because we've got the weather centre there on our lee, and I think I want to keep out of the way of them, so let's go. Larry, we just missed it. Oh, they're up. So they're okay, look, they're sailing again, awesome. And we've lost some ground. Well, we lost some ground, but we've actually made up ground as well, I think. We were making ground up, but we just lost some ground there. We fluffed up that tack. That first tack, we just got caught in irons again with the Mizzen. Just didn't have enough speed, the gusts went. There's the train, you may just see in the distance. So he's fluffed the tack up there, he's gone back, he's back headed the same way. We're on this tack, it's a much quicker tack this is, I think. Oh, or is it? I don't know. Depends how close to these hills you get. The wind does get blocked. But there he is, he's made his tack this time, but look at this, we are motoring now. Could we take the initiative? Oh, this is getting exciting. Oh, it's Wales v England. Hey. So I was kind of following that laser. I think that's a laser, by the way. It looks like a laser, and just keeping the same sort of track as the laser. I've actually also put my centreboard all the way down, and we can track a little bit higher to shore now. So look, you can see, even though Dave over there has overtaken us, we have got a lot closer So I'd be inclined now to try and take some initiative maybe. We aren't getting so much wind here, and doing a tack and seeing if we can tack a bit before him. Stay in this wind, because I think the wind's going to get blocked by these hills a little bit now. Oh, he says that, but there's a little gust, so we'll ride this and then we'll tack. Ah! We fluffed that tack up twice, look where he is. Two times I had to tack, I reversed, and then I didn't have enough to get round again, so we had to go around back on the original course, get some speed and re-tack. Well, I mean, Mizzen, it's no good for beating this Mizzen, or certainly for tacking anyway. So if I could, I'd furl it, but I'd have to heave two now to furl it, I think. So yeah, I'm not doing that. But right, we've got work to do again now, haven't we? .9 miles an hour now, and I think the wind is starting to kind of just die, just the beginnings of it. You can just feel that the depth of the wind isn't quite what it was, although we are sailing fairly fast, so we have completely lost touch now. So he's definitely faster than us with those sails, without doubt. You can just see the boat heels more, it just moves quicker. We 8, marker 8, we're nearly home. We could almost tack to the moorings from here, I reckon. There's Dave down there. He's now pretty much a width away from us. Oh, that's a nice little dinghy. Fast, fast. A Fusion. Look how fast it is compared to us. Doesn't need much wind, that doesn't. Hello! Yes. See, when we get a gust, we can hold our own, you know, 4.8 miles an hour. That little boat's going to struggle to catch us, although it is going to catch us. When the wind dies, that's when it will get us, really. There we go. Oh, we're just holding them off. Right, we're going to tack here. So we are beginning to get spates where the wind is almost dying, and these waves are just starting to go, kind of get that mesmerising wobble to them. They're certainly dying, and yeah, it may be motor time because it's about 2:30. We could get an early off today. Sorry guys, I can't really steer around you when I'm beating. They didn't look too pleased, but I'm sure one of you have been pooing on my boat, so I'm not going to be that fussed. So we'll aim to sort of just heave to the north of the moorings, and we'll drift back. There we go, look at this. Draggletail on a collision course now. Thanks for watching. Yeah, some good sailing in today, wasn't there? Which was, you know, a really good thing. Some good wind at times. Yeah, really good. We messed up, we got our confidence back. That's what it's all about. So yeah, thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.